Once upon a time, when Mom and Dad were children and used to go sledding and jumping rope, all fairy tales were full of kindness, and lanterns were magical.
We live in a magical land. Let's see it together, it's grand. Let's start an adventure today. Our lantern will show us the way.
Magic Lantern. Mike, no more video games. We're going to watch a slideshow.
Kate, I want to keep playing for a bit. I'm still a little kid.
Well, don't you want to be a big man?
No, I don't. It's hard to be a big man. Let everyone else grow up. I want to always be little.
That's great. So in that case, we're going to watch a slideshow about being little among big people. Switching on the Magic Lantern. Gulliver in the Land of Giants. Based on a book by Jonathan Swift. Once upon a time, Captain Gulliver boarded a ship. He was going to travel all the way around the world, buying exotic things.
And who's little here?
Be patient, Mike. You'll find out. Suddenly, a terrible storm hit, and the wind carried the ship to unknown seas and oceans. We're going to be lost at sea, the sailors cried.
Ah, I see. The sailors behave like little kids.
Well, not just the sailors. But soon, the wind calmed down, and everyone saw the land. Land ho! Shouted the sailors, though you could already tell without them shouting that.
Kate, before they reached the land, did they go up there and shout, "Water ho"?
Mike, just knock it off. The crew went ashore, so they could fill up on supplies of fresh water and food.
Did they go shopping or what?
Gulliver also went to the shore and sat down on the sand to have some rest. When he woke up, he saw that his crew was swimming to the ship in terror, having forgotten about their captain. But what had happened?
Kate, what happened?
You'll find out soon. Suddenly, Gulliver saw a huge giant standing there. The giant reached down and grabbed Gulliver and lifted him up closer to his eyes so that he could see him better.
Whoa, he's so big.
The giant really liked Gulliver, so he decided that he would take him home and show him off to his family.
That's some family. They're all big.
The giant put Gulliver on the table. The giant's daughter clapped her hands with joy. He's so lovely! I'm going to play with him.
You could probably go deaf from those claps.
The giant's daughter put Gulliver in a dollhouse and dressed him up in some of her favorite doll's clothes.
He's a captain. You can't do that to a captain, can you?
He's a captain for some, but for others, he's only just a little doll. Gulliver had to drink tea with china dolls all day long. Or he had to try on many paper hats in front of the mirror.
I thought those are supposed to be for girls.
But at least they fed Gulliver with the best food. And besides, one grain was enough for him to be full. And he could actually eat one potato for a whole week.
You might lose your appetite if you had to live like that.
One day, the giant's daughter went out for a walk, and she decided to take Gulliver in his dollhouse with her.
You can't take that kind of toy on a walk. What if you lost it?
Right, keep watching. All of a sudden, a giant eagle snatched the doll's house and took it to the clouds. But it couldn't hold it in its claws and dropped it right into the sea.
What did I tell you?
Gulliver's house drifted with the waves and came across Gulliver's ship and its crew.
That was really lucky.
The sailors were very happy to find their captain, and to see that he was safe and sound. And Gulliver wasn't mad at them at all for leaving him behind. All's well that ends well. And this story ended well.
It must have felt good to be big again.
What about you, Mike? Have you changed your mind about staying little?
I have. Now I decided that I want to be big, or else you'll make me wear doll's hats just like Gulliver. I know how you are, you giant.